Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
We're looking to make the play-in, because once you're in the dance, anything can happen. But we would consider this season a success if we took our first step to respectability.
Okay.
If you have something to say, MP, now would be the time.
Setting your sights low like that, I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. And no offense, Cliff, but that's a loser's mentality.
I understand where you're coming from. And no one should be satisfied with losing. I hate losing. It makes me sick. I get nauseous, headaches, you name it. But it's my job as the general manager to honestly evaluate this roster. And if I compare it to the rest of the league, it wouldn't be fair for me to say we have failed if we didn't win a championship.
I see what you mean, but if we don't win a championship, I'm the one that's going to be sick.
I love that about you. Surprise us and push us towards contention faster than I thought. Speaking of, we need to set your personal goals for the first half of the season. Coach Tucker's going to walk us through it.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
We need to start holding ourselves to a higher standard. I want to focus on beating the teams that finished ahead of us last year.
You think we have low standards?
No, but we're better than what our record shows. And if we get some signature wins early, it'll prove that we're not a doormat. And I don't want any negativity creeping in.
Ambitious. That's important. Just make sure your work ethic matches your ambition.
Coach, I wouldn't be here if it didn't. I'm ready for this challenge.
Then let's tackle it head on.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Yo, MP, let's go.
Hey, come over this weekend? Yeah, sounds good. I'm so sorry, man.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk Media Day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah, that seems fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so, make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know. Plainview.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
This suit and for this team. Not really, no. Wrong. Really wrong.
Fans, we hope you'll come and join us for the trading card day. The first 10,000 fans in the room will receive a trading card pack, a ride for the fan zone, and then signed by Harry Hawk and the Hawks cheerleaders. Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for a figure eight giveaway. Come to the game and find this out on our next giveaway night. All fans in attendance will get their very own Atlanta Hawks rally towel to wave the team on to victory. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word HAWKS along with your issue and seat location to 555.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces and new places. And MP will be making his debut right here in front of a raucous home crowd on 2K Sports. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Friday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, the front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Inside, there's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Rizushea. Johnson against Johnson. Young with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nick Claxton. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And so he makes both from the line. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Thomas. And it's Rizushea with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He gets that one. Young's got 6.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through.
Thomas kicks to Williams. Offline with his 3. The Hawks with a quick start to this one. Now Daniels. Can't cash in from close range. Russell against Young. Russell left side. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And it's Rizushea missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Outside, Russell driving in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Okongwu a screen. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thomas's shot is off.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Johnson outside. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Russell. The Hawks again can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Krejci. He's guarded by Melton. Capella, the pass to Niang. Here's Krejci. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:16 left to play in the first. Johnson outside. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
LeVert the pass to Capella. Basket counts.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. Wells kicks to Melton. Johnson wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 5 now.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Niang. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And the first one drops. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Stolen away. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Reza Shea wide open. No good on the triple. MP looking around. And Brooklyn turns it over again. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Atlanta leading by just 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Niang out there with Risa Shea. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the point guard position. And he drives in. That one's in. His first shot this game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Risa Shea with it. No scoring in this one. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. This, of course, being game 1 of the season is their first look at Atlanta.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pass to LeVert. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Now there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
MP with it. LeVert defending. Inside. MP gets it.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Williams. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Russell against Young. And it's Russell with the rebound. Nets trail by 3. Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Young from the arc. That's another miss, number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And the Hawks making a change here. Risa Shea checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Williams is checked in. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. Back to Young. Rebounded by the Nets. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Shot from 12. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Claxton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
What a nice response by Claxton. Knew exactly where it was coming off and sends it in.
Here's Rizachet. Hasn't made one yet.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Russell, no luck. Atlanta has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Young for 3. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Russell. Takes a 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
I think for Atlanta, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Brooklyn trailing. Setting the floor for the Nets. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Angelo Russell out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Williams at the small forward position.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
Back to Young. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Young's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The lead is 2. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Took him no time at all on that one. Young's got 11 points.
He's really clever with the basketball. Young's so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Back to Russell. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 8 points for him.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Young for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
And he knocks down the first one. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Young outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Thomas is screen on Young. Russell from long range knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 7-point Brooklyn lead. Young dishes to Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. Riza-Shea in the corner. Okongwu with the screen for Riza-Shea. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
Pass to LeVert. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Capella. Johnson with a screen on MP. They get it back. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-6 run. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Nobody near Milton. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to LeVert. Here's Buffkin. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. Johnson finds MP. Kicks it out to Johnson. MP right side. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul. Up top, Melton. Back to MP. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Clock at 6. Tries again. Right through contact, MP.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now, here's LeVert. Pass to Matthews. Now, Niang. Three-pointer, LeVert. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets out in front, up 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got George Niang. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. Clint Capella is out there with LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the point guard.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
To the inside. Well, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkins checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead.
Aston Niang. Here's Buffkin. Shoots over Melton. Buffkin, no good. To the paint. Here's Watford. Makes it off the glass. Watford's got his first 2 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Melton. Watford with it. Outside Wilson. And here is MP. Now Melton. No good on the 3. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's LeVert. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Thomas. Johnson inside. Johnson on him. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 4. Young with the ball. Johnson sets the screen for Young. No good from outside.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Russell passes to Claxton. Now Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Williams drops them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Young against Russell. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. That shot, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Daniels with it now. Thomas defending. Back to Johnson. Young from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Now that's 17 points for Trae Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Back to Russell. Driving inside. And the slam dunk by Russell.
In huge moment, D'Angelo Russell comes through big time.
Russell against Young. And the rejection by Claxton. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young passes to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Johnson with a screen on Thomas. Sinks the three-pointer. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Russell against Young. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Johnson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Williams. Russell finds Williams. Tipped away and taken away by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Rizaje with it. Williams picks him up. They get the rebound. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Now here's Williams from deep. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
It's your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Our T-shirt crew is
outside Thomas. Puts it up from 15.
Yes! He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you will want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. By your teammate, by an opponent, the coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
You know, I have never been to. Have you? Heard the side of it. Boy. Do you think it would be nice? Yeah. Water?
to a trophy. I done bought rings like Kobe. Never sell a tweet with emotion. She heard her, she got emotion. Got my heart like.
My city laying and I'm OB1 got.
What's up, MP?
He about to tear the roof off.
They're shooting high percentage. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons. Drink plenty of fluid. Win the swamp tonight.
Won't be long till game time. You ready for this one, MP? First game we circled based on your personal goals.
I'm locked in, Coach. I'm ready to get this dub.
Sometimes winning isn't enough. Sometimes just getting by doesn't get you to where you're going. You want to send a message the league will hear? Don't just win this game. Dominate.
I like that. Sometimes winning isn't enough. Loud and clear, Coach.
About game time, same time. Hey, great to see you. Take a look around. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks for swinging by. Hope to see you again.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so low. Like our years, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm OB1, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hoe. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so low. Like our years, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm OB1, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hoe. No, it's me, I'm allergic to Wombo. All I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back, if you out. T to the up, then the you can keep what you up. Granny told me, boy, you read what you saw. Do the most be over, even the scuff. Said he on the run, with his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, now stop the Valero, think I should. Life is a gamble, and I'm. How we drop, you can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just one-on-one, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Hit a race like a spaceship, just float this drip thing I'm below sea level. Watch up, free pebbles, bam bam, down 3 grand. Don't watch this fool fully switch, go wham wham. Come into my hands, great road, DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, hey, they wanna leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. She wanna go back down to me, I can smell my cologne. No mercy, I show 'em no mercy. I really was watching the throne. They turning me down when my baby is asleep. Only time that I'm watching my tone. We don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he only one, then I gotta be older. Don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm the Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a about you when I'm focused. All the take, I'm taking over. I pay attention. Don't need no payola. Can't take away from me. You just need to take picture like I made this. This your whole image. I'm a cold in it. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I met you in person. You so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test. Ain't no winner. They like no he didn't. Got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses. I got no reception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent. I got no reflection. Made a living for the bars. I need no correction. Now gotta stay patient while you outside. We on staycation. Like it ain't no player for real. It's you playmaking. I take the
Game time. Let's get it, MP. He about to tear the roof off.
Looking good, MP.
They're a good team, but we got them. So we're going to win.
to get more information. The National Basketball Association and the Orlando Magic committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any deceptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to be
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Magic, on the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times, I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Russell. Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas. Guarded by Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Thomas against Banchero. Thomas misses. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. To the inside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Russell to pass to Thomas. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Claxton. Rebound by the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Now here's Suggs. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Thomas passes to Claxton. Back to Thomas. On the take. Count it.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Russell. It's Thomas on the wing. It's rebounded by Bitadze.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Now here's Wagner. And here's Suggs. Bitadze with a screen. And it's Suggs with the 3. Suggs has got his second bucket of the night.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Outside Russell. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Now Caldwell Pope. Thomas defends. Banchero outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Zaire Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Well, for those of you who may not be aware, MP has set his sights on making sure any teams that finish higher than his last year are going to be met with a big L. That's a pretty big challenge.
I like the excitement and toughness that MP brings. I just hope his talk isn't any tougher than his game. I think a lot of people are going to be watching just how this plays out. It's going to make for some pretty intense matchups here in the first half of the season.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Hey guys, I talked to MP before the game about the importance of this matchup, and MP told me we need to kick it into gear. The playoffs is our focus, and to get there, we need to win games like this one. Find that extra lever and pull it. He's clearly determined, guys.
Yeah, MP and his team trying to find that switch, Allie. And Orlando has possession. The Nets making their last shot. Here's Wagner. Good as the jump shot falls.
It just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Melton. Pass to Wells. Williams on the wing, defended by Wagner. Williams misses. Here's Black. Melton covers. Carter on the wing. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic out in front, up by 1. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, DeAnthony Melton out there with MP. Then there's Sharp, then it's Williams, and it's Watford in at the force line. Wagner finds Anthony. Misses the 3. The Nets with a lead. MP outside. And it's blocked. And Carroll surveys. Wagner outside. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Melton passes to Watford. Here's MP. Sharp, a screen on Banchero. Williams from long range knocks down the triple. Williams has got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Melton outside. Pass to MP to the right side. And Carroll against Williams. Fires for three. Here's Sharp. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Now here's MP. Melton outside. Screen by MP. Here's the three. And that one's good. Melton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Got it.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Wagner. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Thomas, he's checked in for Williams. And Russell is subbed in for Melton. Back to Russell. Pass to Wells. Johnson with it. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Magic trail by 7. Suggs finds Banchero. Now Caldwell Pope. Wagner right side. Claxton with a rebound. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Nets. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Claxton passes to MP. Back to Claxton. Down low. Outside Johnson. MP, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Johnson with a bucket.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Russell against Suggs. Pass to Johnson. Outside Russell. Jacks up a three. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
Suggs outside. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. To the paint. Here's Batase. And that one is stuffed right through.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wells. Now here's Claxton. Tight defense on him. Back to MP. The slam by MP.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Pass to Banchero. And it's in there. And Claxton throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Brooklyn Nets.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Batadze in at the 5. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Screen by Claxton. Here's Russell. He gets it in there. Russell's got his third bucket of the night.
Staying cool inside. Russell doesn't want to waste a point-blank look like that.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Johnson passes to Russell. And there's another one for the Nets.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Banchero left side. Into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Banchero, and the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
One more time, let's hear it for the 407 Dance team.
Nets leading by 14. Thomas outside. Outside, Williams. And it's all from three-point range. And Orlando shooting only 39% so far in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Pass to Thomas. Screen by Claxton. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Caldwell Pope. Melton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. MP comes in for Russell. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Suggs.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Counted. Wagner's got 7.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Nets leading by 11. MP, the pass to Melton. On the wing, MP. Pass to Johnson. Now here's MP. He's covered by Suggs. 6 to shoot. MP against Suggs. Wells. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wagner outside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Nice play by Wagner. A really good athlete with excellent body control.
Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Batase. And Wagner subbed in for Banchero. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Wilson comes in for Williams. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany. Splitting time in Euroball and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
1:05 left in the third quarter. And it's Wagner off the drive. Pass to Black. Second shot opportunity. And that's good for 2.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
Nets leading by 9. Melton passes to Johnson. To the middle. Here's MP. Here's Wilson. Defended by Wagner. Suggs against MP. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. Can't get it to drop.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Suggs outside. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Wagner for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Melton outside. From outside the arc. That one is off. And so it's Brooklyn with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Brooklyn, MP is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Trendon Watford, then there's Sharp, and it's Wilson in at the small forward. Brooklyn leading by 7. Melton passes to Sharp. Back to Melton. On the wing, MP. Inside. Sharp against Carter. Sharp, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bottle the shot.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
MP, the pass to Sharp. Here's Wilson. Now here's Watford. Pass to Sharp. Here's Melton. Another shot. Sharp, no good. Magic trail by 5. Down low. Here's Wagner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Pass to MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. Over MP. No good off the back of the rim.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Melton passes to Thomas. Back to Watford. Pass to Melton. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Orlando making some changes. Batase's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Williams is checked in for MP. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Melton. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Thomas misses. Magic trail by 7. Here's Wagner. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Wagner's got 10 points in just the second half. Suggs against Russell. Outside Johnson. Outside Russell. Claxton a screen on Suggs. Russell against Banchero. And Claxton gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 7.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
The 3 from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
No holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Outside Russell. Outside Johnson. Claxton down low. Working on Batase. Williams from long range. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner outside. Suggs outside. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Lets the 3 fly. Claxton with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Russell, double team. Pass to Thomas. The three ball. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Timeout called, the Magic. 29 seconds left in the final quarter.
Get loud, fans. Out the court is your fight squad. All right, Magic fans. Here we are, the teasers.
Orlando with the ball. And Carroll with a screen on Williams. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
At the line for the Nets, Cameron Thomas. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Claxton with a rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. From the arc. It's good from beyond the arc. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
And now, please welcome the 407. Stand up and get loud.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooting for Brooklyn, D'Angelo Russell. At the line for
2. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys.
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. Oh. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Great win tonight, MP.
Yeah, MP. Another day, another win. Good work.
MP. MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now, one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with Russell, and it's Williams at the small forward position. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Well, Shams, obviously the big 3 in Brooklyn did not work out, but on the bright side, what a return they got for Kevin Durant.
It was one of the biggest packages in NBA history. They got 4 first-round picks, a bunch of other pick swaps. And listen, losing Kevin Durant as well as Kyrie Irving, that definitely hurt the Nets, but their front office was very happy with the haul that they were able to get.
And they can really build, and it's going to be fascinating, I think, Shams, to watch them build.
A first-time head coach, Jordi Fernandez, they know that they're building for the long haul and the long term. It's not just about one season in Brooklyn. They're trying to compete and have sustainable success.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Pass to Thomas. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Now Lillard, 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. Lopez, a screen on Russell. Here's Lillard. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Pretty close to impossible to stop Lillard inside like that. Just too shifty.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And now back to the team.
MP's checked in for Brooklyn. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking at it, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Shot clock at 3, and Russell puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks leading by 5. Back to Lillard. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. Count that one. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Williams comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for D'Angelo Russell. To the middle. MP kicks to Johnson. Launches a 3, and the 3-ball is good.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Williams passes to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Down low, Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Lillard outside. Portis a screen on Melton. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Well, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Green, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, writing, covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the floor.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Wells. Green with the rebound. Well, the Bucks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look from Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Jackson in for Green. On the floor. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Melton passes to MP. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Melton, the bounce pass. Watford finds MP. Back to Watford. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Now Melton. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Melton's got his first bucket in this one. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Leading by 5. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Melton passes to Sharp. Out to the right wing. MP inside. Guarded by Jackson. And Sharp has it in the corner. Inside. MP kicks to Melton. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Melton's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
Portis, the pass to Lopez. Back to Portis. It's Prince on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Jackson misses. And that's trailed by 7. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. There's Thomas with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Johnson in the corner. It's Thomas on the wing. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. So far. Fans, let's hear it for our contestant. Well done.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
Giannis has been a super freak at both ends of the floor. MVP level performance once again.
There's a reason why I gave him my name and not other people my name, because of a dunk contest. Because like me, he can fly. He's unstoppable.
What name did you give him?
Superman is in the building.
Okay.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. All right, Court Cam Sam wants to know, who's the better actor between Shaq and Kenny?
Well, I think Shaq is the kind of actor that belongs on daytime television. But me, I'm built for the big screen.
Stop playing, Kenny. You know they call me Samuel L. Jackson for a reason.
Nobody calls you that.
Yeah,
no
they do, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Giannis' screen on Russell. Prince kicks to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. Johnson outside. Here's Thomas. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They're not shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
At the line, 1 time.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Giannis. There's Giannis with the slam.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Johnson sets the screen for Russell. Lays it up off the glass. Russell's got 6.
Yeah, I love the play there from D'Lo. Uses the play, gets some space, and then knocks it down.
Here's Giannis. 12 points for him. Lillard outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 10 points for him.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Jackson down low. Russell's there. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
Outside Thomas. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. There's Russell with the 3. Sinks the triple.
Well, you got to chase him off the three-point line and not let him get into that kind of rhythm as Russell knocks one in.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard from outside drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Green in for Prince. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Johnson outside. To the paint. Bounce pass from Sharp. MP passes to Wilson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson against MP. No good off the back of the rim.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks. Nets trail by 13. Johnson outside. The tray. That shot misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Portis laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wells. Back to Sharp. Pass to Wilson. And the jumper from down low is good.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Lillard outside. The three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Green, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward.
And Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
And both free throws good for MP.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Melton against Porter. From beyond the arc. The rebound by Watford. Nets trail by 11. On the wing, MP. Sharp on the wing. Pass to Watford. Now Wells, headed by Green. Watford with it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wilson. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee leading by 11. Kuzma outside. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Watford passes to Melton. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Watford finds MP. Gets it down to single digits. 6 points for MP.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Give it up for Team Heights.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Jackson, he's checked in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. Nets trail by 9. Johnson, the pass to Russell. Back to Johnson. To the inside. A shot's good from Claxton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Giannis outside. Now here's Prince. And there's Lillard on the assist by Prince. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside Thomas. Shoots off the step back. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thomas goes in over Jackson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Milwaukee leading by 9. Johnson against Giannis. Lillard outside for 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Thomas, no good. Milwaukee has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. Shoots from 14. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, so no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have to.
many times the shots just don't fall.
Risky.